Hello folks, how are we all doing? Welcome back to the Dugout Football channel, where it is time for match week 15 of the 21-22 Bundesliga season. Now let's have a quick look how everyone has done. I have to laugh because it's just been a terrible week again for me. Really, really poor. I got 2 out of 9. The hat, lovely fellow over here, got 2 out of 9. So not a very, very good week for either of us. So the scores were as follows. The high score was 5 this week, 5 out of 9. So I got 2, the hat got 2. Now the 3, James got 3. Helen Raybold, lovely to see you back in the predictions. 4, very, very good. Lanzo, 4. Very, very good as well. Sportcat 1, 4. Reese, 4. And now on to the 5s. They were the highest scorers. Chris Welsh, 5. Sean Brennan, 5. And Shane O'Donnell on 5. So we definitely need to improve. And of course, we will find out what the hat says as well. So, move on to match week 15 and a game on Friday evening. It is FC Köln against Augsburg. It is 2 wins to Köln and 3 draws. The last result was a 1-0 victory. Three draws, 1 win to Köln and 1 win to Augsburg, I should say, and a 1-0 win to Augsburg. FC Köln, they managed to get a 1-1 draw with Bielefeld. A disappointing result, actually. I thought looking at that game, I thought Köln could have gone into that game and thought maybe won as well. But yeah, they're back at home, so you would expect them. You would expect them to bounce back. I think they're taking everyone by surprise this season and how well they're actually doing as well. Augsburg. They did lose 3-2 in the end at VFL Bochum. They were 3-0 down very, very quickly early on. 3 very good goals from Bochum actually took it to 3-0, and then all of a sudden Augsburg did get 2 quick goals. Caliguri got one of them as well, so very, very good to see him on the score sheet. I can see Köln. I can only see a Köln win, in all honesty, so I'm going to go for a 2-0 win to FC Köln. I think Köln will be far, far too strong. Anyway, Bayern Munich against Mainz now. 4 wins to Munich and 1 win to Mainz. Last result was a 5-2 victory to Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich managed to get a 3-2 win over Dortmund. Bit of a controversial game, it has to be said, but I think Bayern Munich deserved to win in the end. Robert Lewandowski getting a very, very good goal as well. It's inevitable he is going to score, isn't it? It is obviously inevitable that he is going to score, and again, from the penalty spot, it was a very, very good finish from him as well. So really, really impressive stuff from Bayern Munich. They're taking control of the Bundesliga, it has to be said as well. Mainz managed to where are Mainz? Managed to get a 3-0 win over Wolfsburg. Very, very impressive win actually for Mainz. I've been very, very impressed with how they're doing as well. Like, everyone had them tipped maybe be in a relegation battle, but yet again they're proving everyone wrong as well. Now, Mainz have got a decent record against Munich, actually. They do have a decent record against Bayern Munich. However, Bayern Munich are just going through a great, great spell at this moment in time. 3-0 away against Barcelona as well. Very, very impressive stuff. So I think Bayern Munich will win by 3-1 against Mainz, and I think that will be a very, very good victory for them. And now we have Bochum against Dortmund. 2 wins apiece and 1 draw. The last result was a 2-2 draw. Bochum, another very impressive victory by 3-2 against Augsburg. They're managing to get results, whereas, Greuther Furth are not really doing very well at all. So I've been very, very impressed with them. I've been very, very impressed with how Bochum have been doing as well. Borussia Dortmund will feel a bit hard done by a 3-2 defeat to a 3-2 defeat to Bayern Munich. But you have to say that game was, a lot to the referee as well. Obviously, Jude Bellingham, not a happy bunny, coming out after the game and saying what he said as well. But Erling Haaland, good to see him on the score sheet as well. Julian Brandt as well, good to see both of them on the score sheet. So Dortmund will probably bounce back in this one. But Bochum against Dortmund, I fancy Dortmund to win this one. I think Dortmund will be too strong for Bochum in this one. I'm going to go for a 4-1 victory to Borussia Dortmund. It should be a very good game, that one. Freiburg against Hoffenheim. 3 wins to Freiburg, 1 win to Hoffenheim, and 1 draw. The last result was a 1-1 draw. Freiburg became only the second team in Bundesliga history to score 6 goals in one half, and yeah, it had to come against my boys Borussia Mönchengladbach, didn't it? But fair play, Freiburg, absolutely fair play. They absolutely battered Mönchengladbach, and it could have been a lot more. Obviously, the second half wasn't really a contest. It was sort of a training exercise, you'd have to say. But I was very, very impressed with Freiburg. 6-0 victory. Very, very impressive, Lanzo. I know you will obviously be happy with that. 6-0. I did not expect to lose 6-0, but fair play. Fair play indeed. Hoffenheim managed to win 3-2 against Eintracht Frankfurt. So very, very impressive victory, that one. I look at this game and I can only really see a Freiburg win. If I'm being honest, Freiburg are absolutely flying at this moment in time. I'm going to go for a 2-0 victory to Freiburg. And now we have Hertha Berlin against Arminia Bielefeld. 2 wins to Berlin, 2 draws, and 1 win to Bielefeld. The last result was a 0-0 draw. Hertha Berlin did get a draw in the end, didn't they? They got a... where are they? 2-2 draw against Stuttgart. Again, they were 2-0 up against Stuttgart and managed to, let slip a 2-goal lead. So that's disappointing for them as well. Arminia Bielefeld. I feel Bielefeld are improving with every game as they keep going on. 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw against, obviously, FC Köln. They're definitely improving, so they can keep up that. I think they'll be absolutely fine, and I think they will get the win. I'm actually going to go for an away win here. I don't usually, say Bielefeld might get a win, but I've just got a feeling this week this might be the time where the Bielefeld get their second win of the season. I'm going to go for a 1-0 win to Bielefeld. I think Bielefeld will be too strong for Hertha. And now we have RB Leipzig against Borussia Mönchengladbach. 3 wins to Leipzig, 1 win to Mönchengladbach, 1 draw. The last result was a 3-2 victory to Leipzig. Leipzig losing a very, very interesting game, you'd have to say. A 2-1 defeat to Union Berlin. And obviously they have parted company with Jesse Marsch as well. They did beat Manchester City 2-1 in the Champions League, but yeah, it's still too little too late, unfortunately, for Leipzig. And look, good win for Leipzig. Very, very good win. I think it's Domenico, I can't remember his second name, but he is now the new manager of Leipzig as well. Domenico Teixeira, I think his name is. Obviously, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but good. I'll be interested to see how that appointment is for sure. Mönchengladbach, well, 6-0 defeats against Freiburg is not what you want to see as well. Heaviest home defeat. I think that, actually, if I remember rightly, I think that was Mönchengladbach's first home defeat of the season, and 6-0 later. Jesus, not great for us, was it? I think Leipzig will win. I hate to predict against Mönchengladbach because obviously, I'd obviously want them to win, but I think Leipzig will win by 2-1 in this one. And then we have Wolfsburg against Stuttgart. 3 wins to Wolfsburg, 1 win to Stuttgart, and 1 draw. The last result was a 1-0 win to Wolfsburg. Wolfsburg crashed out of the Champions League after a 2-0 defeat to Lille. Very, very disappointing. The Champions League campaign for Wolfsburg. I thought it was looking very, very good at one point, and then they've just kind of slipped away, sadly, as well. Stuttgart 2-2 with Hertha Berlin. Managed to get a draw. 2-0 down, and then obviously a 2-2, which was very, very good for them as well. Wolfsburg win. I think Wolfsburg will win by 2-0 in this one. Move on to the Sunday games. We have Greuther Furth against Union Berlin. 1 to Furth, 1 draw, 3 wins to Berlin. Last result was a 1-1 draw. Furth lost 7-1. 7-1 to Bayer Leverkusen. Look, it's just one of those things for Furth. I mean, they have the lowest points total in Bundesliga history with 4. They have 1 right now. At this moment in time, I just cannot see Furth winning a game. I really, really don't. And Union Berlin are absolutely flying. Taiwo Awoniyi yet again, proving to everyone how he is doing very, very well in the Bundesliga. Another goal against Leipzig. Very, very impressive stuff. So, that being said, I'm going for a 4-0 victory to Union Berlin. And yeah, Furth just have to get better. I have to get better for sure, but disappointing, you'd have to say as well. 4-0 to Union Berlin. And the final game to preview and predict is Frankfurt against Bayer Leverkusen. 2 wins to Frankfurt, 3 wins to Leverkusen. Last result was a 2-1 win to Frankfurt. Frankfurt are like a Jekyll and Hyde team. You just do not know what you're going to get, and they lost 3-2 to Hoffenheim. Very, very disappointing result, that one, you'd have to say. However, for Bayer Leverkusen, 7-1 victory over Greuther Furth. Look, they were absolutely impressive. Patrick Schick getting 4 of those goals as well. Really, really impressive stuff. And well, obviously knew what he could do at the Euros, and he's obviously doing it this time around, isn't he? He's doing very, very well as well. This is a tricky one to call, but I'm going to go for a draw in this one. I haven't actually predicted a draw yet in these fixtures, so I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw. I think it'll be a very, very good game as well. So here are my predictions as well. 2-0 for Köln against Augsburg. 3-1 Bayern Munich against Mainz. 4-1 Dortmund against Bochum. Freiburg to beat Hoffenheim by 2-0. Hertha Berlin to lose 1-0 to Arminia Bielefeld. Leipzig to finish 2-1 winners over Borussia Mönchengladbach. Wolfsburg to win 2-0 against VFB Stuttgart. Greuther Furth to lose 4-0 against Union Berlin, and Eintracht Frankfurt to lose to draw 2 against Bayer Leverkusen. So now we have the hats, and this time I have a pen as well, so I don't have to obviously. I don't actually have to memorise what the predictions were as well. So we will start with FC Köln against Augsburg. What is the hat going to go for? Goes for a draw. Between Augsburg and Köln. Bayern Munich against Mainz. What does the hat think for this one? Home win. Yeah, I think that should be a home win as well. But actually, Munich have slipped up against Mainz in the past, so they could do it again. VFL Bochum against Borussia Dortmund. Away one. Yeah, I think that should be pretty self-explanatory, really. I think it should be anyway. Freiburg against Hoffenheim. What does the hat think? Draw for Freiburg? I don't see it. I think Freiburg should win that one pretty comfortably. Hertha Berlin against Arminia Bielefeld. Away win. Yep, Hattie agrees with me. For that one. Hat could be doing quite well this week. RB Leipzig against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Yep, home win for Leipzig. I think that could be a possibility anyway. Wolfsburg versus VfB Stuttgart. Draw. That could be a possibility. Greuther Furth against Union Berlin. What does the hat think? Away win. Yeah, I think that could be an away win. Definitely. And finally, Eintracht Frankfurt against Bayer Leverkusen. Another draw as well. So yeah, the hat looks like it could be doing very well this week. So the hat has predicted the draw between Köln and Augsburg, a home win to Bayern Munich against Mainz, an away win for Borussia Dortmund at Bochum, a draw between Freiburg and Hoffenheim, an away win for Bielefeld against Hertha Berlin, home win for Leipzig against Mönchengladbach, a draw between Wolfsburg and VfB Stuttgart, Greuther Furth, an away win for Union Berlin at Greuther Furth, and a draw between Eintracht Frankfurt and Bayer Leverkusen. That's what I think. That's what the hat thinks. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Now, there are fixtures this midweek coming, so I will be back with another video on Monday to obviously look ahead to these fixtures for midweek. And then the following week is the final week of the Bundesliga until January. So I will see you all then. But until then, enjoy the football, and I'm pretty sure you will. Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss.